It's Donnella again. Um, right now I want to talk about Oprah Winfrey's life class. Um, for those of you who were not aware, she had a live um, telecast. Well, not telecast because it wasn't on television. It was online on It was 3 hours of Oprah, Iyanla Van Zant, and two gentlemen. The first hour was a continuation of her life class about fatherless sons, and the next 2 hours were about daddyless daughters. Um, it was deep, y'all. It was deep. Like I said, it was a live recording, but they will be airing on the OWN network at a later date. And watching the show, um, again, and it just being Father's Day this past weekend, made me think about my dad. My daddy was a really, really good dad. Um, he had his issues, most men do, but for the most part, my daddy was a really good dad. I hear a lot of people say anybody can be a daddy, but it takes a man to be a father. Well, he was both for me. Um, I get told a lot that I have my mom's attitude and my father's mouth. And any of y'all who remember my daddy, y'all know he had a mouth on him. Um, the show was dedicated to women who grew up without their dads for one reason or another. And there were some women who had their fathers in their home, but the fathers didn't really actively participate in their life. And it made me think back to when I was a little girl and my daddy, my liquor drinking, camel cigarette smoking daddy was taking me to dance class, Girl Scouts, camps, all types of stuff. And on the weekends where I didn't have to do any of those activities, and he wanted to chill with his boys, he took me to the Elk Home. He had my little ass ripping and running up and down, picking songs on the jukebox at the Elk Home. And if you could see this quote unquote manly man sitting with me during my Girl Scout meetings, doing my little arts and crafts and stuff, watching me with my little roly poly self dancing in my little jazz class and ballet class and all of that, took me to choir rehearsals, and it just made me realize whew, how lucky I was. I mean, this man took me on field trips. He had his little gin in his container so he could deal with a bus full of badass kids. But he took his monkey ass on field trips. He came to all of my graduations, came to all of my recitals, everything. And watching that show just made me miss him, and it made me feel badly for the women and the girls who were not and are not blessed enough to have a father like I had, or a father figure in their life like I had. Like I said, he had his issues, you know. He had his issues. Him and my mom. It wasn't ever like a bickering, arguing, all type of thing, but they legally separated when I was 21. They are, well, he has since passed. He passed 3 years ago. But they stayed married. They still had the keys to each other's houses. They still called each other and told each other about the bootleg shit that I did. So I was still getting in trouble with both of them. If I acted a fool and got caught by my mama, she would call him and I would get it from her and then I would get it from him. If I acted a fool and somebody called my daddy, I would get it from him and then he called her and then I get it from her. So it was still a very amicable and cohesive co-parenting situation. And I just wish that more girls could know the love of a daddy, know the love of a father, so then when they grow up, they will be able to recognize real love from a man. Women, we put up with a lot of shit. And, you know, I'm not saying that just because my father was a good father that I don't have issues in relationships. I still have, I guess, what most people would call daddy issues because I'm spoiled. I want the attention. I want you to treat me like my daddy treated me. You know, I want you to respect me the way my father showed me and taught me how to be respected. And that goes for a heterosexual relationship, a homosexual relationship, a lesbian relationship, no matter what. If you were treated like a princess by your daddy, you know what you deserve to be treated like by a man. So, that's it. And I'm crying. I miss my daddy. He was a really good daddy, y'all. Okay. Before I have another breakdown, I won't let y'all go. The other video should be uploading right now as I speak, so I will talk to y'all later. I will also make sure that I come on and announce when the Daddyless Daughters Life Class airs on OWN. Y'all have to see it. Y'all have to see it. It was amazing. Okay, y'all. Bye.